Welcome to English classes. This is the last part of the video related to the chapter Active and Passive Voice. I have already uploaded 3 videos related to this chapter. In the previous videos, we studied how to convert the sentence from active to passive voice in different cases. Let's have a quick glance upon that, what we studied in the previous videos. In the previous videos, we studied how to convert the sentence from active to passive voice when the sentence is in simple present tense, simple past tense, or simple future tense. In the second video related to this chapter, we studied about how to convert the sentence from active to passive voice when the sentence is in present continuous tense, past continuous tense, or future continuous tense. In the previous video related to this chapter, we studied about how to convert the sentence from active to passive voice when the sentence is in present perfect tense, past perfect tense, or future perfect tense. This is the last part of the video related to this chapter. So without any delay, let's get started with our video. In this video, we will study how to convert modals, imperatives, and the infinitives from active to passive voice. So first, let us understand what are modals. In one of my previous videos related to English grammar, I have already dealt in detail about modals. Let's understand it in short. So, modals are the verbs used to express the mood or attitude of the speaker. Modals are used to give advice, seek permission, or make suggestions, requests, or invitations. So these words are called as modals. Some of the examples or the commonly used modals are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, dare, must, and ought to. Let's understand the conversion from active to passive voice. For example, in active voice, may or might cook will change into may or might be cooked in passive voice. So let's understand through a sentence. For example, the sentence in active voice is, Mother may cook the food. So the whole sentence changes to the food might be cooked by mother. So over here, may cook changes to might be cooked. And the subject, that is mother, in the active voice becomes the object in the passive voice, and the object, that is the food, in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice. Let's see one more example. In active voice, the sentence is, one cannot move the mountains. In passive voice, it becomes, the mountains cannot be moved. So, cannot move changes to cannot be moved. So we add be plus the past participle form of the verb. Now let's understand about how to convert imperatives from active to passive form. So, what are imperative sentences? We have been studying about imperative sentences from our previous classes. Let's understand in brief. The sentence which gives advice, makes request, gives order are called as imperative sentences. So, let's see some of the examples. For example, in active voice, the sentence or the verb is do it. So it's giving an order. In passive voice, it changes to let it be done, or also we can write it as it should or may or ought to, must be done. Let's see one more form. In active voice, the sentence is don't tell him anything. So, in passive voice, it can be written as let him not be told anything, or he shouldn't be told anything. So, we can use any one of the following forms in passive voice. I repeat, the sentences are let him not be told anything, or he shouldn't be told anything. Let's see another example. In active voice, the sentence is please keep quiet. So it's a request because we are using the word please. In passive voice, the sentence becomes you are advised to keep quiet. So, now another sentence is in the let form. In active voice, the sentence is let your son manage the factory. The sentence begins with let. In passive voice, it becomes let the factory be managed by your son. Now let's understand how to convert the infinitives into passive voice. So what are infinitives? We have already studied in the previous videos in detail. Let's understand in brief. Infinitives are the two forms of the verb. For example, to eat, to dance, or to invite, etc. So the two forms of the verbs are called as infinitives. Let's see an example. For example, the verb in active voice is to invite. In passive voice, it changes to plus be plus the past participle form of the verb. So it changes to be invited. Let's see a sentence. In active voice, the sentence is I want you to leave me alone. In passive voice, the sentence becomes I want to be left alone. So to leave changes to be left. Let's see one more example. In active voice, the sentence is it is said to take this medicine daily. So over here, the infinitive is to take. In passive voice, the sentence becomes this medicine is to be taken daily. So the verb is to be taken. Now let's see another type of sentences when we convert the sentence from active to passive voice. It is said and he is said to form in the passive voice. And when do we use it? For example, if the sentence in active voice is people say that he is 105 years old. In passive voice, it can be used in two different forms. The first one can be It is said that he is 105 years old. Or we can use another form of passive sentence, that is, he is said to be 105 years old. So that's for all in this video related to active and passive voice. You can watch the previous videos to understand the chapter more clearly. So try to solve your exercises and keep revising your lessons. Thank you so much.